Hey, what's up everybody? Tobin here, 5M Family Homestead channel. If you're new to the channel, we appreciate you being here. And if you would, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell so you'll continue to hear more about our videos. Well, before we get into today's video, I'm just going to cut right to the chase. I'm not even going to make y'all wait to the end of the video to hear the story about the creepy trespasser that I had to confront on our property. So, a little backstory. We lived in this house about 5 years now. We've lived in this community for a couple decades. And just the main road that goes down our house right here, right back there, if you go to there's a T in the road just right down the road. If you go down there and take a left and go out away from town, there's a neighborhood out there that's known by most people in this area. There's some great people that live back there. We know people that live back there, but there's also some rough area, a few rough houses and a rough area back there. And so the day it happened, I was in the shop there and was working on something, and I heard a car come by. And we hear cars come up and down the road all the time. Well, I heard it sound like it pulled in the driveway. And I thought, that's weird. And it was just me and Reed home. Reed was inside. And but it sounded like it pulled in the driveway, but it didn't come down past our house. Our neighbors, come in on this is a private road. They come in and go down to their house all the time. So I thought, well, maybe it's the mail lady or something. So I stuck my head out there, and right there, where our private road meets the main road, there was a car, and it wasn't pulled into the driveway. It was pulled perpendicular, like blocking the driveway. And the side of it was damaged. And there was a guy out there, and the way he was dressed, and just by looking at him, I have no way of knowing this, but he looked like a rough customer. And so I was over here at the shop door, and I just stepped out there, right there, and my work van wasn't in the way at the time, and I just stood there and was watching him. And he got out, was looking at his vehicle, looking at the tire, and he kind of like would look around, and then he would look over at his car and kind of mess with it, and then look around. And so I'm already got my phone out, and I took a couple pictures of him and of his license plate. I'm just standing here watching him, seeing what's going on, and he looks up and he sees me. And the first thing he did was like, "Hey man, come here." And I said, "No, I'm good." And he goes, "Hey man, I messed my tire up." He's like, come here real quick." I was like, "No, I'm good." And I turned around and walked in the house and walked straight into our room. And on our nightstand, I have a little pew container, and it's got a passcode on there for I can use my fingertips. And I put the passcode in, and I went in there and got my pew and my compact pew, and came out here. And when I came back out, he was still down there where he's parked, and I just walked right here to the end of our little driveway here, and I stood there. I was like, "What's up, man?" And he starts telling me some story about how he just left a funeral, and he looked like he was intoxicated or on drugs or something. And he starts telling me about how he left a funeral, and I guess the damage on the side of his car, he like sideswiped something just up the road from here. I don't know if it was a fence or a pole or what. And he was saying something about his tire was damaged. And he said, "Hey man, come here and look at it for me. Maybe you can help me." And I just stood there at the end of the driveway, and I had my pew. I had it kind of like down beside my leg, and I don't think he saw it. And I said, "Man, no, I'm good. It looks like you can make it into town." I said, "If you go to the stop sign up here and hang a right, I'll take you right into town, and there's a tire shop in town." I said, "Go up there, and I know that guy, and he'll take care of you. He'll do whatever you need with your tire." He's like, "No, man, just come here and help me take a look at it." And I was like, "No, I'm good." And he kind of said it one more time aggressively, and so that's when I took the pew around from the side of my leg and held it in front of me, and he saw it. And I was like, "Man, I'm not coming down there to help you, and you're not coming up here." I said, "You either need to go on about your business and go into town, or go wherever you're going, but I can't help you." And so he kind of, at that moment, I thought, he kind of like postured at me a little bit, and kind of stood there, kind of like he wasn't going to back down. I guess after he thought about it, he thought the right decision would be to just go on about his business and let me be, and everybody be fine. So anyway, so then he goes, like I was telling you at the beginning of this story, he goes down the road to the stop sign, and if his tire was bad and really needed attention, he would have turned right and went down the road back into town, but he didn't. He hit the stop sign and went left, and he went out towards kind of the bad area that's known in this area. And for the next 4 or 5 days, I took pictures of the vehicle, like I said in the beginning, and I showed the kids, showed Shanna, and I just told everybody, you know, we need to be watching for this guy. I don't know what he's up to or anything. And we never saw his vehicle again, so I don't know. My guess is he was just going out there probably to visit somebody or something like that. So, but I mean, it was definitely creepy. It was the most scared I've ever been. Well, there's one other story I've got that happened recently as well, that I'll tell y'all maybe on another video. But that was probably one of the most scared times I've been here at our house and worried about our safety. I don't know what that guy was up to. Like I said, I think he was on drugs. I don't know why he wanted me to come out there to his car. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. He obviously didn't have that bad of a tire problem, or he'd have went into town to get it fixed. So I don't know if he was wanting to, you know, try to rob me or try to, I don't know. You know, I mean, like I said, your guess is as good as mine. So, but that's one of many reasons why we stay prepared for those situations on our homestead. We have plenty of ways to protect ourselves, and you know, in that situation, had I had to do that, I guess I would have had to make that decision when it happened. But glad it didn't come to that. Glad he went on about his business, and I think just having it there made him realize that that probably wasn't a good decision to make. So, but guys, I just want to share that story with y'all. You never be too safe. You never know what people might want, what they're up to, and you know, that guy definitely, whatever he was doing, it was no good. So, and you know, I don't know what he hit it with his car. I don't know what he hit. He told me he came from a town that was a few hours away from here, and the direction he said he was, the town, he was coming from the opposite direction of where the town's at. So I don't know why he would you know, go the long way around to get to where he was going. There's a much shorter route to get there, so that didn't make sense either. So, but if he was on drugs or on, you know, or intoxicated or something, who knows? So, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that story. Like I said, just never be too safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. You know, I mean, if I hadn't just been curious and stuck my head out the door, you know, he might have snuck up here on me while I was in the shop or something like that. So, and that could have been bad. So, guys, let's get on into today's video. I think you're gonna like what we have in store for you. Let's get to it.
Hey everyone, it's Shanna from the Family Homestead. I just wanted to take a minute and give you guys an update on the boys. We have had such overwhelming support and encouragement from our last videos when we talked about having to send the boys back to school, and so I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you know. I also want to tell everyone thank you for such supporting comments, encouragement, sharing your stories. It really means a lot, especially to me and my mama heart. And of course, you know, as a parent, you have to do what's best for your child, but it's also nice to hear other people's stories and encouraging you that you did good. So anyways, I just want to thank you guys for that. I want to tell you the boys have done great. Today is Friday, their first full week. They have loved it. They've gotten up every day. We'll see how next week goes, but for the most part, they've been up, eating their breakfast, and we're out the door on time. I won't really know where they are as far as if they're behind or not for the next couple weeks. They're kind of doing assessments and stuff like that. I will tell you, Reed loves school. He loves the independence. He loves being back with his friends. His favorite is PE, of course. I'm kind of excited though because they do a lot of conditioning, and that's going to help him a lot in baseball. And then there's Easton, who is just the mayor, and everyone loves him so very much, and they just love his personality, but he's also doing well. And I'm really excited. I think we made the right decision. It's going to be tough just because transitioning them from a year of being home and homeschooling in the state of Texas is a lot different than homeschooling or public school in the state of Texas as far as the requirements. So it's going to be a little bit challenging, but we'll get through it. But I just want to thank you guys. I just want to give you an update, and we'll keep you posted.
What's up, everybody? Tobin here, 5M Family Homestead channel. So today's video is sponsored by Seesii. Seesii makes this battery-powered chainsaw. They reached out to us and asked to sponsor a video. and they said they would send us one of these to use in a video. And we agreed, but we're not going to use anything or endorse anything on our channel that we don't believe in or that we think is worthy of all of our wonderful subscribers to spend their hard-earned money on. So the fact that you're seeing this video right now means that this is a good product. We're about to go use it. We haven't used it yet, but if we were to get out there and use this and didn't like it, we would not air this video. So the fact that you're seeing this video now means it's a good product, and we'll go over that at the end of the video if it makes the cut. But we're about to, me and Easton are about to go out on the back of our property, and we're gonna put this thing to the test. So, but just at first glance, like we don't really do review type videos on our channel. It's more of, if it's something that we like, we'll use it in the video. If it's something we like and we need, we'll use it in the video, and then we'll tell you guys if we approve or not. So stay tuned to the end of the video, and we'll definitely give you our opinion on it, whether we're going to use it or not. But at first glance, so far, I like it. Comes with a really cool heavy-duty carrying case, and the product just seems pretty well made. I use, for my day job, we have all Makita brand power tools, drill, impact drills, sawzalls, things like that, and it's very much made to me like one of those. It feels good and everything else. So, but we're gonna see how it works. That's probably the most important thing. So like I said, Easton and I are about to go on the back of our property. We're gonna get covered down with some off because the chiggers are bad. Y'all have chiggers in your area? Chiggers are bad here, especially back there. It seems like where the chickens are, they're not as bad, but back there on the back of our property, they're pretty bad. So we're gonna get put some off on, and then we're gonna go back there and we're gonna trim that whole tree line up. So y'all come with us. So y'all, what we're gonna do is, this tree line on the back of our property right here runs the whole length of the property, and we're just gonna trim it about head height down, all the little stray branches and stuff. That way, we like to be able to see out in this pasture back here. We'll see coyotes every now and then crossing, and when they come plow it and plant it and everything, the kids like to watch the tractors. And also, that's the south side of our property, so that it actually helps more breeze blow through the house as well when we have it trimmed. So we haven't trimmed it in a few years now. It's a little overgrown, so we're gonna put this chainsaw to the test. All right, y'all. Got my helper down here to help me. We're both wearing our cool hats. Everybody loves my hat. This is Easton's debut with that hat. I don't think you've ever worn it in a video before. Comment below if you like Easton's hat.
And now we're both, for some reason Mom doesn't like when we wear this hat. She thinks it's a weird hat.
Mom doesn't know what fashion is. All right, y'all. I just spent some time with Easton talking about safety above everything else. You know, this is a chainsaw. This is a real serious piece of equipment, tool, and so we've talked about safety. Easton, I trust Easton. I'm gonna let him run it some, and I will also, but above everything, we're gonna be safe. We're gonna keep our hands, fingers, leg, all that stuff out of the way. So, and hopefully, you know, that's our main concern. That way we don't end up having an issue. So we're gonna get started.
Let's go.
guys, obviously, that thing's probably not designed to cut something that big in diameter, but it'll do it for sure. This thing is, it's a beast. We're about to hop over in the neighbor's pasture and get the other side of the fence line, and we're gonna go all the way down. So, all right. If you look back behind me, that's the fence line straight back behind there. So we got a lot of trimming to do back down through there. So I went and got the big chainsaw, and we're gonna get some of these really, really big limbs, like this stuff right here, the ones that are like the size of your arm. We're gonna cut through those with a big chainsaw, and then we're gonna come back with a little Seesii chainsaw, and we're gonna do our little fine tuning and get all our small stuff. That'll be the easiest thing to do. That thing's not designed to cut that much big stuff. I think if you had to cut something like I cut that big one earlier, you know, here and there, it'll definitely do that, but I don't wanna burn it up going out there and cutting all these super big limbs. There's some that's as big as my arm, maybe as big as my leg down through here when you cut off. So we're going through the big chainsaw, knock all those off, and then we'll come back with that one and do our little fine tuning. So let's do it. You gonna get that one, Easton? All right, get it down close to the bottom. Watch your fingers. Perfect. Got it.
Okay guys, if you want a mini chainsaw, if you have little limbs that you want to cut down, but the chainsaw is like, that would be really big for it. Well, I'm telling you, go get this one right here. For how I've been using it, it's the best one ever. And if you need to cut down some little limbs, this thing will do the job. Big, the size of your finger, cut it down, maybe even the size of your arm. So go buy this brand right now.
Y'all, a few times on some of our recent videos, I ran that little trail cam right there, and we get some pictures of rabbits and armadillos and possums and stuff around here, and just kind of keep an eye on if there's any critters running around. But I found something when I was on the other side of the fence over there. You can see it very well. There's a hole right there. So I don't know, I'm guessing that's one of two things. It's either the rabbit we've been seeing or that armadillo we've been seeing. So y'all comment below what you think it is. I'm gonna try to move that camera over. I'll clean up around that hole and move that camera over and face it right on that hole. I don't know if I'll do it today, but I'll do it soon, and so we can see what's going in and out of there, just for curiosity's sake. Took a little break. I'm sweaty bad. So Reed's over at the neighbor's house doing something I wanted to show y'all real quick. So as y'all can tell, they built them a little bike. What do you call this, Reed? A course?
Just a flow trail.
It's a trail, little mountain bike trail. Reed's also, one of the things he likes to do is mountain bike. Yeah, y'all, Reed, that boy's got a lot of hobbies. And what's funny is none of them are cheap. Yeah, none of his hobbies are cheap. He likes mountain biking. He got him a new mountain bike, pretty nice one. And he hadn't rode it a whole lot, but our neighbor kid has gotten into it a lot, so he jumped on that, and they're over there making them a trail and all kinds of stuff. So What are you doing, Kevin? Kevin's been, if you missed it on another video, that's on the camera. Our pig's nickname is Slinky, but his given name is Kevin Bacon. Kevin's been supervising me since I got down here by his pen. He's very interested in what I'm doing, so he'll kind of watch me for a little bit, and then he'll go lay in the mud, and then he'll watch me some more. So, all right, y'all. Had to go in and get a new camera, or a new battery for my camera. The battery went dead with all those time lapses we did. We're done. Got the entire tree row cleared out, about, you know, chest net to head high, depending on where it was. And I gotta tell y'all, I had my concerns about that little chainsaw and how well it was gonna perform. And I am pleasantly surprised with it. I really am. Like I told y'all when we started this video, you know, we have companies reach out to us and want to send us products, and I'm not gonna just recommend something to y'all and put on a video so I can get a free product, especially, you know, if it's not a good product. So, like I told you in the beginning, I'd intended if I didn't feel like this thing was worthy of showing it to y'all, then I would have just never made this video. But I do feel like it is. I had my doubts, and I was not disappointed. One of the biggest things I had my doubts about was the battery on it. It comes with 2 batteries, they're 21-volt batteries, and I was thinking, you know, you probably burn through those batteries really quick. I used the same battery from start to finish on this project. I've been out here for about 4 hours, and I could tell the battery was starting to get a little weaker than when I first started, but it was still going. So that's pretty surprising. And like I said, it comes with 2 batteries, so, you know, if you were going to be out somewhere where you couldn't charge them up, you could probably work for a full day with this thing, and you know, not a full 8 hours constantly using it, but if you're, you know, doing like what I was doing, you could definitely use it all day and probably not have to worry about recharging either one of the batteries. You could get by with both of them. And the other thing I was, you know, a little concerned about was like the diameter it would cut through without bogging down. And I showed this on the video earlier today, but we cut that limb off right there, and that is, I mean, that's that big around. That's just bigger than my arm. And I cut several more down through here that size. Now, like I said, I did go get my big chainsaw because I didn't want to burn that thing up. This was definitely a project that was not, you know, would not have been best to do that with, especially on the big limbs. There was several down through there were big. So I just, like I said in the video earlier, I went down through there with a big chainsaw and knocked down all the big ones, and I came back with a little chainsaw, and it was real nice, like especially around the fence, you know, like around here where the fence is, getting in here and stuff. Every tree down through here is grown up through this fence. So trying to get a big chainsaw in there or a pair of loppers or something like that was difficult. But that little chainsaw, I could just stick it through the fence and around the other side and just go down it. And it was like almost manicuring it. So long story short, I am very, very pleased with it. One thing I'm very excited about is taking it to our deer lease. It has that really cool, really sturdy carrying case, and that's gonna be nice. I was telling Shanna earlier, I'm gonna charge those batteries up and throw that thing in my truck. We're going to the deer lease in a couple weeks, and I'm probably gonna charge those batteries up and just throw that thing in my truck and leave it in there until the end of deer season. But I don't know how many times we get down there and we need to cut up a little firewood to have a fire, or we need to trim some shooting lanes for when we're hunting, all kinds of stuff like that. And it would be so convenient to have that thing just in the truck where we just can grab it, pop the battery in, and do what we got to do, and then just, you know, leave it in there. As well as the battery stayed charged, you know, I could probably leave it in there the whole deer season and not have to take it out and charge it. So another thing, which is very common on any kind of chainsaw, the The chain itself got loose a couple times. Like I said, that's very, very common with any kind of chainsaw you use. The adjustments on this are very, very similar to a large chainsaw. And I just had to stop real quick and adjust it and tighten the chain back up. In the carrying case, it comes with the screwdriver, the wrench, everything you need to do that with. So it's all in there, all included. And it has instructions if you've never, you know, done it before. It's very, very easy, and it explains to you in the instructions how to do it. So I don't know if I showed it earlier, but here's the I'm gonna show you the carrying case. So it comes with an extra chain. It comes with a little brush, screwdriver, a wrench, charger, battery, instructions, and this case it's solid. You could throw it around in the back of your truck with no issues at all. Alright y'all, here's the deal. If you're watching this video on your phone or on your laptop or your computer, click in the description below and there will be a link to Amazon where you can buy this product directly from Seesii. Click on that link. If you want to buy it, go buy it. Please leave them a review, tell them that we sent you, and there will be a coupon code as well in the description. When you go to check out on Amazon, put that coupon code in there and they're going to give you 8% off because you're one of our subscribers. So if you want one of these, they're very reasonably priced, and with that 8% off, you can't, it's a steal of a deal. So go down there, click on that link, when you go to checkout, put the coupon code in there, and then please tell them that we sent you. They are a great company to work with, very good communication. The whole process of them sending us this product was very seamless. So I feel confident when you go to order one, it'll be seamless as well. All right, y'all, that is it for today. I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna drag all those tree limbs down right here, and I'm gonna throw them over the fence. I'm gonna make a big pile right here. And then when the weather's right, we'll probably pull them right over here to our burn pile, and probably have us a little bonfire action going on. So maybe invite some friends over or something like that. Wait till it's not too hot and not too dry to do that. Probably do it after we have a good rain. So guys, I'm gonna get that part done. That's not very exciting. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank you for the support. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up. So thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all again.